It is called America's Game. Army and Navy hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Tradition, pageantry. It's a game like no other. One in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the privilege to sing second. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Black Knights will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Navy's offense will have the first possession of the game. All of these players on the field might have a higher calling, but guys, in this one, tough, hard-nosed running games against stout defenses.
And almost every year we go to this game, and there is absolutely nothing like it. The pageantry before the game, on the field, honoring everybody there, and realizing they're not just fighting for a game. They're fighting for everyone in the stands. And so it is one of the coolest scenes every single year.
And there's a lot of pride in this game, too, between Army and Navy and the bragging rights. It's been going on now for decades, for over a century. This game at the end of the college football year, it just means more to these two teams.
They'll go to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Navy quick to the line. It is the great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second, third, then their fourth option might be to pass the football.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And they can't make the play on third down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Cadets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Looking to go up top on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. The give to the back. They make the stop of this running game, moves the chains as they get the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Spits it out to the back. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they've got on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Using the quick game. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third and goal for the offense. He'll try to slam it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes the Navy offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
A nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. This feels like 4-down territory. Third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will quickly put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got it behind the line. It's Sanders. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A 3rd and long coming up here. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. We've played 1 before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Black Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Navy quick to the line. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Working that left side now. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Navy! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Army back and the offense ready to go. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Really good-looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they're always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit your mental errors or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
Pulls it in. It's Elway. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Last time the Cadets and Mids clashed, it was Army winning a close one.
They came out, they did what they needed to do late in the game to get the win, and they've been talking about it for an entire year back in West Point, getting another win over their big rival now.
And the bragging in this rivalry is enormous, right? Like, it's not just a normal game. This is a game that everybody watches, everybody cheers for, but the uniforms really, really matter.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Caught behind the line. It's coming. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. From the gun on third down. He looks that one in nicely. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify.
Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. To the air, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete to the left. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Elway. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's got his man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On target to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, there are rivalries, and then there is undeniably the most meaningful rivalry in sports. And the battle for the chance to sing second in today's Army-Navy game has been a sight to behold. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll open the second half with a run. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And here comes the Navy offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. 1st down.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it. Touchdown, midshipman. And that one will give him the lead. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. But a little time, lets it go. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. The aerial assault continues. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Makes a catch and knocked down. Navy quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they got him for the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's Chapman. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on 3rd down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Navy will go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive.
Nothing but green ahead. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. He's got the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. What a snag by the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Sanders. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Black Knights in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Navy offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
On second down, wants to throw it. He finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Now they'll run the draw. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Makes the grab, and he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Army! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner is stopped. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Navy quick to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Pulls it in. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Motion from the offense. On second down, he's looking downfield. Tight end getting vertical. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the fourth quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Comes out throwing on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Skips away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going up top on first down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll go with the running game on fourth down here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll throw it on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On second down, looking to throw.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. He got it. Under 60 seconds to go, and we are all tied up.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights! They take the lead here in overtime.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's O'Neal trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 3rd down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Touchdown, Navy! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And he tacks on the extra point. We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. They'll give it to the back. blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. It is good. And now they regain the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Black Knights have moved it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires into the end zone. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.